would like that.
Isaac, the biggest movie fan, $9.99. Max, since you like to pretend you like James Gunn, what are you talking about, Isaac? I mean, you're paying me and you're insulting me at the same time. I don't pretend to like James
That's the best kind of
I
viewer.
like James Gunn. I am more critical of James Gunn than Zack Snyder. I will admit that.
Really? I didn't notice that.
I was a Zack Snyder fan first before I became a James Gunn fan. But I always liked the Guardians series. I didn't like his projects pre-Guardians. Like what was Super with the guy from The Office. And I never saw, what was it called? Slither, or, Slither. I've never seen that, which I do want to see. So I've always been a Zack Snyder fan from some of his first projects, 300, Watchmen, all of that. So I was a Zack Snyder fan first, but I am a James Gunn fan and I want him to succeed. So you triggered me in your first part of your super chat.
No, I think that's all bullshit. Why can't you just be a DC fan?
I'm a fan of DC too.
Because you have to choose sides always. That's the way it works, Brian.
What are your thoughts on him going to Comic-Con this year? And don't do your bullshit of hating on him on whatever they announced there. I am excited that he is going to Comic-Con. I just hope he actually has some exciting news instead of like making a big deal out of the littlest thing, which has been.
He's going to Comic-Con to promote Peacemaker season 2. That's why
I also hope he has something new to show and something new to announce, or maybe bringing Supergirl out or something exciting instead of just talking about Peacemaker season 2. If it's just Peacemaker season 2, that's a little underwhelming.
What's wrong with talking about projects that are already ready? Instead of announcing stuff that's not ready.
I am not a fanboy of DC or Marvel. I like them both equally.
Oh my God! Here we go.
I'm not like RJ. I'm not like RJ, the Marvel maniac, the Marvel simp, or Bruce, the DC simp. I like them both equally. And if you want to compete on the level of Marvel, you have to bring some of the excitement with the announcements. I'm talking about
announcements that a year later when they cancel stuff. Haha, I got you. You cancel stuff.
Well, I want them to. Yes, that's part of the equation is executing on announcements. Kathy hasn't figured that part out.
Why can't they just announce what's ready and show what's ready instead of projects 2 or 3 years away?
Things change. What does Marvel do? Marvel brings excitement about the future.
How many projects they cancel?
I want some excitement and I want some consumer confidence at Comic-Con. I don't want the
consumer confidence.
I don't want the whole show just to be about Peacemaker season.
Are you talking about for Comic-Con, which you guys talking about? You don't read comics, but you want us to pay attention to Comic-Con?
James Gunn, if you're gonna come to Comic-Con, I want you to have a mic drop moment and not just Peacemaker season 2.
I apologize to all the fans for Max having sand in his vagina tonight. He has a sandy vagina. Sorry.
It's gonna be fine.
Washed it out.
It's gonna be fine. Both you guys relax. It's gonna be fine.
Brian, do you see what I'm saying though?
I do, I do, Max.
If you're gonna compete on the level of Marvel,
in the middle of this.
If you're gonna compete on the level of Marvel, you got to bring the announcements at Comic-Con.
No, you're not wrong.
Right.
Yes, but then when we cancel a project, Max goes on a week-long rant.
My criticism of DC, of James Gunn's DC so far has been the marketing has been mixed. Now, since
didn't you say there was no marketing for Superman like 2 weeks ago?
Would you let me finish? And then May happened, and you can't get anywhere without Superman.
I thought you had a problem finishing.
But there still hasn't been this vibe from the events and consumer confidence. Now, part of that is DC's problem in Warner Brothers history with the fandom. They did these big events and nothing came from them. But
that's 10 years ago. Move on, Max. That's
not 10 years ago. This is the missing equation of DC. All
right, let's end this stream. Just going on in circles.
So getting these fan events in some.
This will be the last Power Hour, guys. I want to thank everyone for showing up for my last Power Hour. Brian will be the new co-host of the Power Hour with Max.
I'm not letting you leave. Yeah,
you're not letting me leave. I don't have to show up.
I will keep calling you. DC could show some Supergirl stuff. Yes, that would be enough. That would be something. That would be enough. If they save all the Supergirl stuff and they start showing stuff there, start showing Supergirl in costume, that would be enough. But I want something new. It would be great to hear. It would be great to hear what James Gunn's working on next at Comic-Con. That's what I want.
I'm sure that's what you'll get. So relax.
In his dreams, Blue Jay. No,
if anybody's going to be on the leash, it's going to be Bottom Boy.